During the 2016 presidential campaign, then-candidate Donald Trump promised America he would build a big, beautiful wall across our southern border. Of course, the left went into an absolute meltdown over the mere prospect of someone promising to secure our borders, and that temper tantrum has not stopped. Now that Donald Trump was elected, he is moving forward with his plans to build the border wall, but the left has stood in his way using government red tape to slow the process down. However, that all changed yesterday when a federal court approved Trump's wall, surprising liberals across the country, and the surprises didn't stop there. For the past year, the left has been doing their best to stop the construction of the border wall, but that has not prevented Trump from powering through the liberal quagmire. So, in a last-ditch effort to halt progress on the wall, lefties in California cited environmental law as a reason for construction not to move forward. Now, in the past, this sort of argument could have worked, but it seems that those days are behind us as a federal court ruled that the Trump administration has the power to dismiss environmental laws to speed up construction of the border wall. Though while that ruling in itself is surprising considering that this was a California court, there were more shockers in store for the Trump administration. As it turns out, one of the judges that ruled in favor of the wall was U.S. District Court Judge Gonzalo P. Curiel, who President Trump believed in the past would be biased against the wall since he is from Mexican descent. Curiel wrote in his opinion waiving the environmental red tape that it was not up to him to decide if this was a good policy or not. The only thing that was up for discussion was if the government had the power to build the wall, and in fact, they do. Here is more from the Western Journal. The ruling Tuesday has paved the way for President Donald Trump to construct his border wall, which the state of California and environmental groups have been trying to prevent, according to the Washington Times. U.S. District Court Judge Gonzalo P. Curiel, who Trump has previously called biased due to his Mexican heritage, made the ruling that will allow the administration to waive environmental laws and build sections of the wall. The judge said that he wasn't opining on whether a wall was good or bad policy, but had to conclude the government has the power to build it. It is not our job to protect the people from the consequences of their political choices, Curiel said in his 101-page ruling. He wrote that both Congress and the executive branch share responsibilities in protecting the country from terrorists and contraband illegally entering at the border, Fox News reported. Border security is paramount to stemming the flow of illegal immigration that contributes to rising violent crime and to the drug crisis, and undermines national security, Justice Department spokesman Devin Amelie said. Congress gave authority to the Department of Homeland Security to construct a border wall without delay to prevent illegal entry into the United States, and we are pleased DHS can continue this important work vital to our nation's interests. California Attorney General Xavier Becerra responded to the ruling in a statement that his office will evaluate all of our options and are prepared to do what is necessary to protect our people, our values, and our economy from federal overreach. A medieval wall along the U.S.-Mexico border simply does not belong in the 21st century, he said. Judge Curiel was led by then-candidate Trump in 2016. In relation to a lawsuit involving Trump University, Trump asserted that Curiel, whose parents emigrated from Mexico, held tremendous hostility against him because of the judge's Mexican descent. Of course, this ruling has sent shockwaves through the Beltway as liberals are screeching in horror that a judge who is of Mexican descent could rule in favor of this wall, but they are missing the point. A judge is not to make law from the bench or use their power to promote liberal agendas but to interpret the law and enforce it. The law states that the Trump administration does have the authority to build the wall to secure our borders, and no matter what your political affiliation is, those are the facts. Maybe if more judges followed in U.S. District Court Judge Gonzalo P. Curiel's footsteps, our country would get back on track, but sadly there are too many leftists on the bench pushing the liberal agenda. Follow us on Facebook. From the web powered by ZergNet. Navy SEAL who killed Bin Laden tossed off plane. What really happened to Mike Holmes? Navy SEAL who killed Bin Laden gets thrown off plane. The truth about the Obama sisters' awkward Olympics wardrobe malfunctions. You can't unsee the disappointing double life of Tim Tebow.